Hello everyone, Josh Silverman from Constant Calibrating here. Stu Grubbs, co-founder and CEO of Infiniscene. So we're only on the first day now, but how's the first day of PAX West been treating you?
Well, you could hear it in my voice as soon as I landed. I'm feeling a little under the weather already.
Yeah.
But it's been a good show. Yeah.
It's a good show so far. So tell me a little bit about Infiniscene, for those who may not be aware of it.
Yeah, we make it really simple for people to share their experiences. I mean, whether that be live streaming video games or live streaming, now Twitch is doing cooking and creative and all these other elements, but essentially we thought live streaming was far too technical for people to get started.
Sure.
It'd be like every time you took a picture with your iPhone, you had to set all the manual camera settings.
Yeah.
So you still need to know bit rates, codec, stream keys. So we eliminated all that. Now you log in with your Twitch, Facebook, or YouTube account, and then you just drag and drop what you want to share and press go live. And so in that way you can get started sharing whatever it is you want to share, without all the technical hurdles.
Right. So I actually use Infiniscene, but I'm going to, just for the sake of teaching people a little bit here, to make sure that they have an understanding of things. So it's a web app at that, so you don't actually have anything running off of your computer necessarily.
You do have
Okay, go ahead.
You do you have a small app that sits in your system tray, but otherwise you do all the editing in a browser, like you said, and that affords us to do a couple cool things. Like if you and I wanted to stream together, and you're in Phoenix, I think you said, and I'm in Chicago, we could add our feeds remotely. So both of our gameplay or both of our cameras. And so you could bring guests in the show. So you don't need to necessarily be in the same studio. Think Google Docs, but for live video production. And so it allows us to do some pretty cool stuff.
I actually did not know about that feature of it. I've only been right now experimenting. Like this last week, I finally had the time to really sit down and try to mess with it a little bit. So I'd set it up and never had time to actually stream necessarily.
I think the first immediate impact any new user feels with our software is just how much easier it is.
Yes.
So you don't get into our advanced stuff until a little bit later. So it's not a surprise that you didn't know we could do that yet.
Yeah.
But that immediate feeling is just like, I get this.
Well, as a person, like the way Constant Calibrating works, we have 4 people in Tempe, Phoenix area of Arizona. Okay. We got 4 people in South Carolina. Got 2 people in the UK. Yeah. So if we're going to do gameplay stuff, the majority of the time, if it's a stream specifically, it's one person kind of thing. And, and that's it. And maybe we'll do someone stream on the Constant Calibrating twitch.tv/Constant Calibrating, or we'll do some, off of one of, and then the other person will be on their personal channel or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, every week we do a team stream, and one of our guys is in Austin, one's in LA, and I'm in Chicago, and we show all 3 of our Overwatch perspectives on the same team on one stream, and they're all in sync with each other from 3 different parts of the country.
That's pretty outstanding. So then, so what other potentially more advanced things can people do?
Yeah, so obviously you have a professional group that you work with, so you could say have a producer or director that remotes in, to say change the scenes or get everything set up. The nice thing is that everything is saved to the cloud. So if you came to PAX, for instance, and you wanted to do your stream, all of your setup for constantly calibrating would already be there. So your overlays, your alerts, everything. You wouldn't, if on a new computer, you wouldn't have to reset up OBS. Make sure you have your thumb drive with all your stuff on it and all that. And so there's the cloud aspect, multiple projects, being able to collaborate together in real time. And again, it's just about, really just being able to focus on the storytelling part of streaming, which is why we love it, and less on fixing and
allowing people to focus on the creative aspect. I mean, we all have our favorite streamers, our favorite content creators, and it's very rare to go more than a couple of days on Twitter without seeing them saying, God damn it, this this program's not working right now, or we ran into this issue. So, and it's almost always some very minute thing or a major thing, like I've seen with a couple of people recently, which is, OBS deleted all of my of my scenes suddenly.
I mean, that's a constant problem. That's one of the things I think when you fundamentally start any business, you kind of go out and you say, am I having as much of a problem as everyone else? And that's when you decide that you're going to do something about it. But yeah, you're right. And you see that day in and day out. And I think we're just now, as of the last couple of weeks, really launching the full vision of what we wanted this thing to be. So we've been relatively quiet, and now we're really excited to share that, I think, we compete very handily with desktop software out there, and our quality levels and consistency levels are now at a place where we're very excited.
Yeah, well, my discovery of Infiniscene was essentially I had OBS was not working for me for a while. Just like anytime I loaded up a game, the game with OBS open, the game crashed, and I had to keep open, closing back in sequence kind of situation. And then I was just, I was literally went on Twitter to just curse about it, and then the first thing that pops up is an advertisement, a Twitter ad of all things,
doing those.
of all things, and it's for Infiniscene, and I've never clicked on an ad before, and yours was the first one I clicked, and I started messing with the tools and things like that, and I'm like, okay, we may have to make this an official, like, constantly calibrating kind of thing, because this is so much simpler.
We've had a lot of fun with our first kind of foray into paid advertising, and we make jokes like easier than playing Bastion, like in terms of Overwatch.
Yeah.
I mean, our ads have a surprising number of people clicking on it because I think the problem's real, but we're a bunch of gamers. We've worked in this industry for 12 years, so we're not coming into this space with that. This is a problem that we as gamers had as well, and that we've been trying to solve together. So
that's great. So then, my understanding is correct. You guys are in beta currently, correct?
Currently, yeah.
So then, what's the plan rolling forward with that? And is this going to be a free service continuing forward or a paid service?
Paid service.
Okay.
With a free trial.
Okay.
We have been waiting until the product, like I was saying, was really everything we had envisioned it needed to be. It needed to be consistent, beautiful quality. Needed to, really perform well. And now we believe we've achieved that and are launching all of that this month.
Okay.
And at TwitchCon, we'll be launching our paid plans.
Awesome. So can you discuss Can you discuss what these paid plans would be now? Or,
yeah.
okay.
So $9.99 a month, but there's going to be annual discounts. We also have a massive referral system that allows you to earn free months by inviting your friends into Infiniscene. We're launching our mobile tools, which will allow you to go live from your phone to your channel, but still have all your overlays and alerts from what you're usually used to. So you'd be able to broadcast live from here from PAX, for instance, without the need of a PC. But that's part of that. And so we've built sort of an ecosystem, and I think we're also the only broadcast software that offers live support. And that's a big part of why we charge as a service instead of as a software.
Well, I'm on your Discord, and I had issues the first night, and I went in there, and I wrote a quick thing, and I'm almost within maybe 5-10 minutes tops. And this was the night that Legion launched, and I still got a response from a person who I noticed, obviously, because it's Discord, what they were playing.
We pride ourselves on support because I think we take support from two aspects. One, if you have a problem with our product, we want to fix it, right, and make our product better. But also, I think we've been very invested in our users' success, making you a better streamer or helping your stream get more viewers or whatever we can. So we've gone as far as to help people with even design needs. But our support it's our community. It's the people we love. It's what makes our company exist.
Well, that's great. I mean, our community is really, especially in this day and age, is what truly builds, or at least marks a great company from a good company kind of thing. So I think that's a great thing to focus on. And especially streaming is all about community.
Right.
So you may as well go for that. Okay, so then where can people find Infiniscene if they want to explore it?
Infiniscene.com. It's a long name, but it's INFINISCENE. That's also twitter.com/Infiniscene, facebook.com, twitch.tv. Come check us out. I think if you have any questions, feedback, looking for something that you can't quite replace what you're using right now, I want to know about it. So email me directly, Stu, STU, at Infiniscene.com, and let's have a conversation. But we've been building this for a couple years. We're really excited about our official launch, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
That's outstanding. Well, that being said, you can find Constantly Calibrating, constantcalibrating.com, youtube.com/ConCalPods, probably where you're watching this. We already mentioned twitch.tv/constantcalibrating. Go follow us. It's fun. We'll have more content as we're coming back from hiatus. And with that, I wish you a good sign off.